Good morning, everyone. It's Penelope, and I am having all kinds of internet issues. We lost electric Saturday night, and since we've lost our electric, I have not been getting my Wi Fi signal to come in correctly. I don't know what's going on with it, but I just want to let you know that I am trying to watch your all's videos, the ones that I'm subscribed to that are popping up. I'm trying really hard. It's hard for me to find them or get them to come through quickly enough to watch them. So my speed is slow. I'm not sure what's going on. If it continues, I will have to call our telephone company and see what's going on with that. But anyhow, it's Monday, and I hate Mondays. I have to go back to work. Blah. So if you get to see this, yay, it worked, but it may or may not download. So I don't know. What I want to talk about today is the binder. And I think something that we should always have in this prepper binder are recipes. Recipes are very important to have and to be able to successfully make the recipes that you have in your binder. A lot of people have their non bread recipe or their Indian flatbread recipe, but they've never made it. And they're like, yeah, well, I have the recipe. Practice, just like with a magnesium fire starter or some of the tools that you might be preparing with. Practice with your recipes on an open fire. Kids will get a kick out of it, grandkids will get a kick out of it, or even your spouse may get a kick out of it. You know, I'm cooking dinner tonight on a cast iron skillet, and this is what we're having. So some of the recipes that I recommend, first ones, and this is page number 10, open fire recipes. And of course, there are all sorts of recipes to put on this. I just picked a few. I am a texture eater, and I can't just eat canned food because it's slimy. It's not got any texture. It's not got a crunch. It doesn't have what I'm looking for. So what I'm saying is some naan bread, some Indian flatbread. What a great add to a meal. And it's only water, oil, and flour. So that's something that you should look into. Then I put in here, and I'll show you really quickly, my list. Okay. On my list, I have corn cakes. And what that is a cornbread batter. You make it to where you can make it into a griddle cake. The original griddle cakes, or the name griddle cake, comes from a cornmeal-based skillet cake. Absolutely. And it was like, it's awesome. I love griddle cakes. I love cornbread cakes. I think it's awesome. Sometimes I don't want a pound of cornbread. I just want a few pieces. My husband may not be interested. And so I'll make my cornbread batter and I will put it in the skillet and fry it. Sometimes I will add some onion or cheese to them, and they're really good. Tater cakes, very important. Instant potatoes make a really good base for tater cakes. Then you add some onion, maybe some onion flakes, some garlic, some salt, pepper. You want to add egg or egg substitute, whatever substitute you have decided to be your egg substitute. And then you want to make that into a really nice consistency to put it in your skillet by the spoonfuls, spread it out, flip it over, and you've got a crunchy cake out of instant potatoes. The same thing with beans, navy beans, pinto beans, any of those beans. You can cook them up, smash them, and make a cake out of them and fry them in a skillet, and they come out really good. My grandmother made tater cakes and bean cakes all the time with leftovers when we had them. Salmon patties, tuna cakes. You know, you've got all that salmon, you've got tuna stored up, you've got chicken stored up. All three of those meats make a great cake. If you've got crab, hey, you've got more money than I do in your preps. But you can make these cakes who fit in your skillet, and you can make those patties and cakes for your skillet. So basically, I would say for the pantry, for some of these, you would need flour, oil, and of course water. Pancake mix, all-purpose mix, cornmeal, canned or instant milk, muffin mixes, pizza crust mix. You can utilize pizza crust mixes as a form of bread. If you didn't want to do the non-bread recipe, just collect a lot of pizza crust recipes or packets and mix that up and make it thin. put it in your pan and fry it on both sides, and you've got a piece of bread, or you can even fill it. So, just some ideas. When you're cooking on your open stove or open fire, you just want to know that the heat's going to be a little higher, so you're going to keep an eye on it. But these are just some of the recipes that I would recommend to have in your binder. Y'all have a great day, and I'm going to try to get my internet working, my Wi-Fi working. If I'm not commenting or it doesn't seem like I'm watching your videos, I'm trying really, really hard, but it's taking like an hour to watch 5 minutes. So you all have a great day. Bye.